welcome back to another special episode of Discovering Shark Week. I'm one of your hosts, Aaron.
I'm your other host, Jacob.
And we got sky sharks. The sea is for fish, the sky is for sharks. I don't think anybody's seen what a shark is.
Well, no, sharks are from space, obviously.
A zombie Nazi and flying sharks. Zombie Nazis and flying sharks. What more could you want?
This movie to be over.
Yeah. So you've seen the movie.
Yeah, I felt like I needed a shower after I saw it.
You saw it before we even had the sparkle in our eye of doing Discovering Shark Week.
Yeah.
All right, you go ahead and read the back of the plot.
We didn't play God. We were gods. 75 years after World War II, an Arctic research team discovers the Himmelfaust, a colossal Nazi warship they thought to be long lost. Within, they find the Third Reich's base for a weapon like no other. Sky sharks. Jet-propelled, artillery-equipped, aeronautical, and manned by an army of undead elite Nazi soldiers. These flying beasts were created to prevent the downfall of the Third Reich. But now they seek revenge and to claim their final victory, taking down the whole world with them in the process, if they can.
Interesting.
So, one thing I will say about this movie is it is, in fact, a movie. Unlike Alien Shark, which was not a movie.
Yeah.
There is actually, things that happen in this, and there is a budget.
Well, this one guy, I think he's probably I can't think of his name. The guy at the very top.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like Sons of Anarchy or whatever that dude's name is. Ron Howard or something.
I don't
know his name, but he kind of looks like a discount of him.
But yeah, no, I think the special effects were done by Tom Savini. If you don't know that name, he's the guy who did the special effects for the first Friday the 13th. If
you don't know what's his name?
Tom Savini.
I was gonna say Tom Sweeney. If you don't know Tom Savini, he did special effects.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were gonna say. If you don't know who Tom Savini is, he did special effects.
See, I don't know much about movies, but I do know about him through the people that I watch movies from. So, I think that's kind of interesting. Also, they got Candyman in this. They got Tony Todd.
Oh, is he the bald-headed guy on this?
No. He's the guy, I think, right above the shark on the back. Pretty sure that's him. I don't know. Anyway, this movie's apparently German, so we're getting a whole bunch of international movies for this this week of sharks.
Oh yeah, well America doesn't like to make shark movies.
Yeah, except for that Walmart brand one. Anyway, let's get to it.
Oh no! Wait!
Oh right.
Wow! I can't believe I'm hosting right now. I'm just we're gonna. So
I forgot we do things here.
So Jacob knows he doesn't know the exact number of a kill count, but since he's seen it, I'm gonna get to do what we did last time, where I'll pick a number and then I get to go higher or lower, and then do you know the death count or not the death count? Do you know how a shark dies?
I've got a vague memory.
All right, so I know Jacob said there's a lot of deaths in this, but he's like, I'm not for sure how many are actually from the shark. So I'm gonna go 7, and then I'm gonna go up to 8. So 7 and 8.
Okay.
And what do you want to do?
I thought you were picking my number.
Oh yeah, that's right. I get to pick your number. Well, okay. I'm gonna give you 13.
Okay.
And as a recount, I do also have a point from last week. So Jay, I will fucking shit bricks if there's 13 deaths of the shark. And Jay's like, woo!
How does the shark die?
All right, how does the shark die? I'm gonna say it's gonna get nuked.
Gonna get nuked? Just gonna drop a big old bomb on it?
No, they're gonna shoot a bomb at it and it's gonna blow up. Okay, not so much a nuke, but they're gonna shoot some type of.
They're gonna explode it.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot a bolt, a summer. It's gonna be like a submarine bullet, but it's gonna be in space or in the sky.
Torpedo.
Yeah, torpedo in the sky.
A submarine bullet. You've heard it here, folks.
I'm half asleep. I didn't get any sleep last night. When you work in the morning and then you stay up till 1 o'clock or 1 a.m. in the morning and then get up at 10:30, 9:30.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, see, I'm
Okay,
rambling.
now
We can go on.
Okay, we'll see you in a few.
Okay, that movie was absolutely terrible.
It's bad.
That was probably, of all the movies that we watched from previous last 2 days, and then last year, that's probably the worst one.
Yeah, it's really bad.
The only thing I will say it has going for it is there's a lot of nudity. There's a short vaginal scene.
There's like 4 sex scenes, all followed by murder.
Yeah, there's a sex scene where they get in the Nazi ship, and for some reason that just, for me, when I get in a Nazi ship, I'm just horny. I'm just like, yeah, let's fucking hear.
Okay, so you want to do the recap now?
Yeah, you go ahead and do the recap.
Okay, so it starts off with this nice plane ride. Everybody's excited they're going home or something. I don't know.
And if you want to fast forward as much as
that's
you
what I'm doing.
Okay.
And they're all in the plane. Everybody's having a good time. Nobody's having a good time. So the Nazis show up on their sky sharks and just proceed to murder everyone. And this isn't really like news to people or something. Like they don't put this on the news. They just kind of go.
Well, they just say a plane went down.
They just kind of sweep it under the rug. Anyway, so we then go to this guy, the CEO man, who's a scientist, and one thing leads to another, and he has to explain to his kids. Well, no. Okay, so. One of his kids goes to the Arctic, or the Antarctic, and they find a big old Nazi boat. And as she sneaks on board, she finds a whole bunch of zombies and sharks.
And that's where the two lovebirds have sex on the.
Yeah, in the cold, and so she gets injected with a Nazi zombie virus, and that's gonna become important later, except not really. And then like his 2 daughters like see they're like they question him like, yo, so Dad, what the fuck was up with that? And he's just like, well, you see, I was a Nazi. And then he flashes back to World War II, and he's like, and the plan to win the war was to spray all the dead bodies with this virus, and then they'd get back up and become super soldiers. And it affects men and women differently. Men become super soldiers, women become sexy. Quote unquote sexy.
Oh, did it say sexy? I thought it said they become just as strong as the men.
Something like that, but like it changes the way they act, and it's sexy. They try to act sexy.
Because the main antagonist of the zombies is the woman.
Yeah, and like the first thing she does is she unzips her coat to show off her boobs.
Well, I think she wanted to say, "Hey, I'm a lady, by the way."
But yeah, so that was the Nazi plan to save themselves, was sharks and zombies. Unfortunately for them, that doesn't go on very well, and the CEO guy pulls a traitor, and he joins the United States under some covert converting scientist program.
Which in real life, that is something that happened. That the Americans were like, we'll just take the Nazis and then the scientists, and like, you're gonna be on our side. And
so after that, they put the world in a no-fly zone because now the sharks are making headlines. Like all the different places in the world are reporting, "Hey, sharks doing things in the air. That's bad." So the world gets
Paris is fucked again. Oh, so sorry. As the video would have already gone up, but there's a video that's it's, I can't remember. It's something on the Just a Pity movie review of Shockwave something to the Earth, and France gets fucked up. Mm. And so that just jogged my memory where in this movie France gets fucked up. So people hate France for some reason. I'm sorry, France.
So apparently this news doesn't actually reach like any of the Americans, because they're just like, why is there no fly zone?
Well, Americans are like, are we in a spiral of market crash? And because that's all Americans care about is their money.
So, one flight opens up, and they get on it, and all the sky sharks just immediately know that there's people in a plane ready to die.
Well, this is where I was a little pissed. I mean, I was already pissed at the movie to begin with, but it's like you could send a fucking plane up to the air without any people on it. You don't have to go, well, all right, we're gonna send these people up there, and then oh, by the way, yeah, we know they're all gonna die. They're just basically bait.
So their plan at this point is to drop an EMP to kill the sharks, or at least kill their invisibility ability. By the way, the sharks can turn invisible. Don't question it. But this goes poorly, and so the plane gets royally fucked up. Like, they shoot a harpoon through it. Like, so there's two sharks on both sides of the plane, and like they shoot a harpoon through it, they catch it, and then they just put the brakes on.
Yeah, anybody who's ever seen when a fucking wire goes across and you're like, huh, my head's just at that level. I told Jim, like, yeah, as soon as I saw the wire, I'd be like, on the ground.
But yeah, no, so like just cuts like a fourth of the plane's top off, and it makes a few people like a few feet shorter, and then the military plane, the one that's carrying the EMP, shows up, drops the EMP, and it doesn't do anything. And the CEO is like, okay, we need to do the other top secret thing. And we're treated to another flashback of how he wanted to create super soldiers in Vietnam that could be controlled via brainwave. And that goes poorly. Anyway, now he's controlling a big megalodon.
Yeah, they don't explain any of that.
Which is armed with... It's basically a flying fortress.
Well, they throw you for a loop. So there's throughout the movie, there's for some reason they put like commercials like, oh, this is America, and blah 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 this, and there's a commercial where the soldier's like, oh, you'll never no soldier will ever die again, and it's about having this technology.
Well, it's using avatars, which I assume the avatars are dead soldiers.
Well, it doesn't say that in the commercial, but there's a giant robot, a giant mech robot, and so when the guy's like, "Oh, I'm gonna control, do this control thing,"
I got the secret weapon.
Yeah, when the guy comes up out of the ship, or, out of the ground, it's a mech.
It's a lot. It just shows the machine parts.
Yeah, and then when it comes out of nowhere, it's just like, oh, he's on a giant shark.
Oh, he's not on the shark.
Is he not in the shark?
No, he's in his tower.
Oh,
he's still on the mainland.
I thought he was in there.
No, it kind of makes it look like that when they zoom into it, but no, he's not.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So the megalodon is the thing to kill most of the sharks. It eats like 3 of them, and then uses sky torpedoes.
Yeah, I get a
4
point.
more.
I get a point for that.
And then the movie just ends.
Yeah.
The sister who got injected with the zombie virus, he just made an antidote for that, like, on his off day, and then she got injected with that, and she was fine. And yeah, the movie just ends. They're like, yeah, we did it. Woo.
So there's a total of... I'm going to sneeze, so I apologize. But there's a total of 6 deaths by sharks. There's thousands of deaths.
There was a good deal of death by anything that's not shark.
So, but we have a little discrepancy. I think that's the right word. There is a body that was taken out when the plane was when half the plane was skewered. There was a body, and there was screaming, and this body went flying out of the air. We couldn't see the head or not, but we heard screaming, and it got eaten by a shark. So technically, that could be 7, or it's already a dead person.
I was thinking it was a dead person. The screaming
I was thinking
was the people.
I was thinking the movie was fucking shit, and they're like, "Oh, well, that's right. We forgot that these are actually all dead people." But it could have been somebody. It could have been somebody who's like, oh wait, I should duck on the ground. So we'll leave it up to you. We haven't gotten our answers back from yesterday of if Jeb gets a point or not. This movie is absolute shit. I was watching it. I was like, I liked Alien Shark a hell of a lot more than this movie. The only thing this movie had over it was a bunch of fucking tits. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I think like some of the special effects were better. Considering the spaceship in Alien Shark was a JPEG.
Considering that the majority of this movie was CGI of.
It's still better than
they're like, oh wait, well we don't want to license this, so we'll just have somebody design it.
It's still better than what we got.
The city was like all CGI.
Anyway, yeah, this movie sucks.
So right now, sitting at points don't matter. Sitting at 2 points. We'll find out. I'll do some updating or something towards.
No, you won't.
Yeah, no, I won't.
Okay, goodbye, everyone.